Mortal Kombat 1 is dead. We're almost done with the Mortal Kombat 1 Pro Comp season, with Final Kombat just being 2 months away. And so everybody's wondering, what's next for NetherRealm Studios? Will it be Mortal Kombat, or will it just be Injustice 3 again? And Mortal Kombat being NRS's cash cow, don't be surprised if this Mortal Kombat 2 or whatever they want to name it, with all the timeline resetting they like to do, it might just be Mortal Kombat 1 again. But there's a big issue with it being Mortal Kombat again. Mortal Kombat 1 was a flop. Mortal Kombat 1 was the lowest selling Mortal Kombat game since Mortal Kombat 9. So maybe you're wondering, how do they fix it? Well, I got some Hello, Ed Boon. Yeah. Okay, I can do that. I'm making a video about it right now, actually. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. 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 Yeah, Ed, I gotta go. I'm making this video right now. Okay. All right, I'll see. What? I love you too. All right, bye. So Ed Boon just called me. He wants me to fix the next Mortal Kombat. So I'm going to go ahead and give 3 features that will save Mortal Kombat franchise and once again make Mortal Kombat the premier name in fighting games. Step 1, no more cameos, no more variations. NetherRealm Studios is at its best whenever it makes the game simple. But you might ask, okay, what's going to be the next gimmick? Because every Mortal Kombat since Mortal Kombat X has some sort of gimmicks. With Mortal Kombat X having the variation system, Mortal Kombat 11 having custom variations, Mortal Kombat 1 using the cameo system. So what's next? I think the correct route would be bringing back fighting stances. The 3D era of Mortal Kombat has a love-hate relationship with the fans. But one thing that I think could be implemented now in a great way by NRS would be the fighting stances. In every single 3D era Mortal Kombat since Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, every character had multiple fighting stances that they can flip from with just a press of a button. They would typically have 2 regular fighting stances where they use punches and kicks and so on and so forth, and then each of them would have a weapon stance. I think if NRS implemented this into the next Mortal Kombat, it would create depth with each of the characters without having to rely on multiple different variations or cameos to make them complete characters. A good example that I could think of is, imagine Liu Kang. One fighting stance, he's very zone heavy with his fireballs. Then his other fighting stance, maybe he pulls out nunchucks and he's very pressure heavy and does more of the strike throw game that became pretty synonymous with Liu Kang. Also in these 3D era Mortal Kombat games, you would be able to switch mid combo from one fighting stance to another to finish off combos. I think that could be implemented really well by NRS and not overly taxing whenever they're trying to balance it, like the custom variations and cameos were for Mortal Kombat 11 and Mortal Kombat 1 respectively. I mean, realistically, there's not a whole lot of things that we want to bring back from the 3D era Mortal Kombat games outside of maybe a few of the niche characters like they did with Astra and Havoc, but bringing back the fighting stances will create depth for each of the characters and give us something to do with this really dumb switch stance button, other than making your character dance, I guess. Hey. The second suggestion that I have is continue the story. We're tired of the multiverse stuff. We're tired of resetting timelines. Just have confidence in your ability to not only world build, but continue the story. Because realistically, how can we grow attached to the Mortal Kombat X and Mortal Kombat 11 characters whenever Mortal Kombat 1 just retconned everything that happened prior? Because most of us are genuinely interested in what Mileena's going to do as the Empress of Edenia, how Ermac as King Jared is going to play out, what's next for Shao Kahn, and honestly, one of the things that I'm really interested in is what Liu Kang is going to do next. Is he going to lean towards the evil side like we saw Raiden do in the past? Or will he just continue being the token good guy that does everything right? I think there's some really interesting things that they can do moving forward, and I want to see NRS actually implement these things and build on this story. And if you are going to reset the timeline, which nobody wants you to do, but if you do, bring back Kung Jin, make Kotal Khan a good character, and keep Jade out the game too. Thank you. The third suggestion that I'm making to Ed Boon before he calls me again so I could say that I love him again is bring back Conquest. Mortal Kombat has the deepest and most expansive lore for any fighting game, and I think that we are pretty well tired of sitting through 9 hours of cutscenes just for us to fight for literally 2 hours, maybe. Conquest and Mortal Kombat Deception and Mortal Kombat Armageddon was immersive and it was fun for everybody. The current formula of Mortal Kombat story mode just doesn't work. Most people just skip most of the cutscenes because it's just not immersive. But bringing back Mortal Kombat Deception and Mortal Kombat Armageddon era Conquest mode will make the Mortal Kombat story mode going from something that most of us just want to skip to being something immersive and fun for everybody. And what's cool about it too is you can merge it with other modes that people love and is synonymous with Mortal Kombat, such as the Crypt. You can put hidden chests throughout Conquest and you can go find these chests to get unlockables. There's so much that NRS can do with Conquest modes, such as making these realms as unique and beautiful as they deserve to be shown, and actually giving us gameplay between some of the key fights that happen throughout the story. It shouldn't be a surprise that Conquest is one of the most requested modes for NRS to bring back, and the fact that we haven't had it in any of the NRS era games is kind of a tragedy, especially since Mortal Kombat 1 was short on casual gameplay experiences and nobody cared about invasions, especially since you could just cheat the system and put all of your attributes into attack and just down to every single opponent that you play against. And through Conquest, you could bring back stuff like test your might, maybe to open a door, or test your luck to get certain unlocks. There's so much that you could do with it, and NRS is just neglecting Conquest. Another thing that Conquest can also do is bring back Shaolin Monk type gameplay. Shaolin Monks is an all-time fan favorite of the series. If you make Conquest co-op with Liu Kang and Kung Lao, or Kung Lao and Raiden, or whoever else, or maybe they could implement something like the Marvel Ultimate Alliance series where you could have 10 to 12 different characters that you could choose from, it would add to the couch co-op ability of Mortal Kombat games. More than just sitting down and playing versus against your best friends, you can go into Conquest and defend Earthrealm together, and I think most people would like that. But since I've been recording this, I thought of one more, and that is the customization. Injustice 2 customization's the best that we've ever seen from NRS. There's so much that you can edit about your character that we just never really saw again, and implementing that into the next Mortal Kombat will make everybody feel like their character is their own. There's no such thing as too much appearance customization in games at all, especially fighting games. One of the coolest things about Tekken is how much you could change your character to look like something that they just aren't. Hell, I've seen people turn their Heihachi into a certified cowboy, and I would love to do that in Mortal Kombat. With these 4 implementations, the next Mortal Kombat could be one of the greatest Mortal Kombats of all time, not just for competitive players, but for everybody. So I would love to see NRS take some of the... Yes, Ed Boon. You love my recommendations, huh? Yeah. Hey, how about next time you pay me for it? Hello? Hello? No, I love you, huh? Hurts. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's fucking lock in. He keeps doing that, bro, and I'm trying to like react with something stupid. I should just be able to stand one. Get mixed. Oh, man. Okay, take the round. All right, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, boys.
Fight.
Damn. Fire into that. And launch me. Shit. He's gonna fatal. He hit my trimmer too, so I might be cooked actually. I might still be alive. I might still be alive. Watch for him to teleport. Watch for him to teleport right off the bat after this. Into his knee, and then I'm gonna neutral duck the hit. Never mind, did the other thing. Never mind, never mind. Bad call out for me.
Fight.
Oh, that sucks for him. That does too. GG. GG. All right, let's look at this guy. He has to be handsome. If he looks like me, he has to be handsome.